excited to be here. What an honor. I don't know if you guys can tell by my whole vibe already, but I still have a twin-size bed. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. My boys will come over and they will not stop making fun of me. They're just like, dude, what are you going to do if a girl comes over? I'm just like, I don't know, man. What am I going to do if I meet LeBron James? Why are we doing fake scenarios? Listen, the same thing. There's going to be plenty of space for them in the top bunk. So, that's a joke. I don't have a bunk bed or talk to women. Guys, people like to ask me, Zach, where did you go to homeschool? Fun fact, I wasn't. I just got the vibe, you know? It's crazy. I'm smiling too much. I'm trying to hold open automatic doors, you know? I just walk into a Chick-fil-A and they're like, one of us. Brutal, dude. I don't even make chicken, but I'll pray for you. I hang out with my parents too much. That's probably why I'm like this. You know, we like to go on vacation every now and again. We like to go to this place called Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Yeah, okay. A couple people see all of Hollywood. Heck yeah. If you don't know Gatlinburg, it's this great place filled with like black bears and white trash. Yeah, it's kind of like if a cruise ship was a city. It's And listen, I'm not here to make fun of white trash. Like, I know where we are. Nah, man, I'm not better than anybody. I grew up with an above-ground pool. You know, I'm not one of y'all, you know? I do love that Gatlinburg exists. I love that a place exists on God's green earth where their entire economy is go-karts. I imagine as they were founding it, they were looking over this beautiful valley like, man, the Lord has truly blessed this place. I know what it needs. 20 pancake houses. And a mountainside bust of Dolly Parton. In her face, too, I guess. Oh, edgy joke, I'm a bad boy. Oh, man, I just got to, as I was driving down there this last time, I was driving through, I went to Myrtle Beach. I saw this sign out there that said, Tobacco Trail this way. And that made me think, is that their version of the Kentucky Bourbon Trail? You just show up and sample different cigarettes. You know, like, ooh, this one pairs great with a gas station hot dog. Ooh, this one has hints of shared custody. That's very silly. I have been driving a ton, so it is very fun to get to be here. I've been driving so much, I've gotten pretty, like, wild behind the wheel of a car. Like, have you guys ever tried driving while eating ribs? That's not a mobile food, y'all. I took one bite, the wheels started wobbling. I was like, I don't know if this is how I want my body to be found. Because what do you put in the obituaries of someone who died driving, eating ribs? You know, just rest in peace, Zachary Wycuff. He died as he lived, alone and covered in barbecue sauce. My mom just at the funeral like, I just want my baby back. It was that whole thing for that. That was very silly. I have been driving a ton. I've been listening to a lot of murder podcasts. Any other white women here? Heck yeah, dude. I don't know if y'all have noticed, these murder podcasts, they go from this like dark, harrowing story to an ad. No transition. Right? It'll be like, as Amanda Alvarez heard the twig snap behind her, she sprinted into the woods. Little did she know that would be the last time she would ever be seen. And you can be prepared for whatever life throws your way with moisture wicking MeUndies. It's so silly. I feel like with AI or whatever, it's just a matter of time until we get the serial killers to just do the ads. Right? Like, man, it's so hard to find time to cook. Hi, Jeff Dahmer here for HelloFresh. Get college students delivered right to your door. Use code HelloFlesh at checkout. I'm a bad boy. I'm so sorry, guys. He mentioned earlier that I did do a special with Dry Bar. I don't know if you guys have heard of that. It's this thing. I flew out to Salt Lake City, right outside Salt Lake City, and recorded this special last year. And I went out there, and I learned that I am a little edgy for the Mormons. I went out there and I did a joke about how Jesus wasn't white, and they did not like that. It's because, listen, like he grew up in the Middle East, you know, like he probably wasn't, right? Like maybe the whitest thing he ever did was like enjoy hummus. It's crazy. I was 17 before I learned he wasn't even American. But so if you guys want to see me afterwards, I have a little scan card. You can get a link to that special, and you'll be able to notice that that joke is not on there. So, heck yeah, dude. I'm trying to be an adult. I'm like 30. You know, it's time. I'm trying to be an adult. I'm trying to buy a couch for the first time. I don't know if this is relatable. I've never owned a piece of furniture that someone else hasn't been about to throw away. Right? Like anytime someone comes over, like, Zach, this couch is so comfortable. I'm like, thanks. She's a rescue. She used to be an outside couch, and then we brought her in. Adopt, don't shop. That's what I say. I don't know, dude. I feel like I'm trying to like be an adult. I'm trying to mess with decaf coffee. Y'all ever done that? It's horrible. It's like does a little bit of what you want it to do, but not all of it. It's like scratching your butt through your jeans. It's not quite. You know what I mean? I've been doing decaf coffee. I've been doing non-alcoholic beers. I'd probably do diet meth if they had it. Someone told me after a show one time, was like, hey man, that's just Adderall. Okay. Never had Adderall, but I did have 3 Diet Cokes before tonight, so I'm buzzing, you know? It is weird, I don't know, it is weird because, okay, I've had a bunch of weird jobs in the past. This is true. I did used to be a probation officer who's done crime. Yeah, I wondered why you look familiar. That is true. I don't know why I became a probation officer. I just think I was a kid in school that was most excited about DARE. And if you don't know DARE, that's the thing in school that separates like cool kids from narcs. This is true, guys. I once wrote a paper in DARE that won an award. Guys, yeah, you know what you get when you win an award in DARE? Bullied. Yeah. My friends took that paper and rolled it up into a blunt. Wild. So I had to I had to arrest people in my office every now and again. Which is wild, looking at me, right? Because it looks like I could just be like, hey, you're under arrest. And you could just be like, no. In fact, I think you're going to give me a ride home and your lunch money. So this is true. One time I was patting down this guy, and I found this rolled up receipt filled with like this white powder in his pocket. And I held it in front of him. I was like, hey man, what is this? He goes, I don't know. And then he blew it all over my office. And I was so mad because I had like just vacuumed. I was so mad and my heart was going so fast. And I thought it was because of destruction of evidence. But later, I learned that was the first time I had ever tried cocaine. Cooler than you thought. So this is true. I asked one of my buddies, I was like, cocaine and heroin, do those two things even go together? And he was like, I don't know, man. Does sugar and Kool-Aid go together? So I guess the answer I was looking for was, oh yeah! So, boy, that would have been the end if you liked it. But they made fun of me all the time there, as you can imagine. They used to call me Stuart Little. Yeah. And you know what happens when a man with murder on his record calls you Stuart Little? That's just something he gets to do. So, guys, I've been Zach Wycuff. Thank you all so much for having me. Appreciate you, friends.
Great job. Hey, hot set.